That should be in the camera that way. Yes, that's in a great spot.
I'm gonna move this because I feel like I'm gonna fall over.
Alright. Perfect. That's exactly where I would have said to put it. Read my mind. Alright, you ready for this?
Fucking do it.
What are we gonna do?
I'm gonna adjust my titties first. What?
This is where we're recording. I just love when we get a little something extra like that.
Well, sometimes your sports bra shifts and you gotta adjust the girls.
What was that? What? I don't know, you had a
Oh, I was adjusting the band on my...
And it made you go, or did you let the air out of them? It's all attached. I mean, they are lungs, and I've heard people say that many, many times over. Hey, I love the girl with the blue hair and the big lungs. I'm like, yeah, she's a screamer. Well, you got a lot of air. Ah! And now we got the sun on the lens again, which is exactly why I moved this to begin with. You ready to do this? You go. You're gonna do it today.
Me?
Yeah.
No.
No.
Mm-hmm.
Not today.
Not today.
Not today.
Not
Tomorrow?
today. Not ever.
You
No
have
way.
before.
No way. No, not now. Not ever. I love things with seahorses on them.
What is this voice here?
Drinking out of cups.
First, I thought you were taking my order.
Being a bitch.
I want to have a shrimp fried rice or some
No.
shit.
Have you never seen that drinking out of cups video?
I haven't. Drinking out of cups?
Drinking out of cups.
Yeah, okay.
Never
Is this some
mind.
comedy thing, or is it a cartoon, or what is it?
A little bit of both.
Oh.
The story behind the video, it was a viral video 10 plus years ago, that the guy was on LSD and they locked him in a closet and they just animated the shit that he said. And it was so bizarre.
Oh.
It came out late. It came out later that he was not on drugs. He was just trying to be as ridiculous as possible. But someone animated his rant, and it was just bizarre. I'll have to play it for you. But it's called "Drinking Out of Cups."
Just reminded me of something. And without giving away all the details and the names, those that are involved in this that might be watching would remember the story. But somebody that I know had somebody over, and he could hear her voice from the other end of the house and wasn't sure what the hell was going on. And she's known to do some weird drugs and things before. But she was over and he hears her voice, he can't figure out what the hell's going on. So he opens up the door to the laundry room, and it's this little tiny room. I mean, it's as wide as a washer and dryer, that's it. And enough room for you to turn around inside of it, and there's the door. That's it. Well, she's in there, she's sitting on the floor with the door closed, and she's yelling about something and yelling at somebody and having a complete conversation with somebody that's not there. And he was worried that she was going to do something crazy, he started recording this whole thing, so I got to see it. As soon as he pops the door open, she snaps right out of it, whatever it was, and stood right up, and she's like, hi! So, yeah, it was a really weird situation, but it's one of those times that you could have animated what she was saying.
I'll make you watch "Drinking Out of Cups" later.
Yeah, I'm going to have to check that one out.
Drinking Out of
Well,
Cups.
guess what?
Chicken butt.
It's Monday.
Or it will be.
It will be.
It will be.
By the time you guys are watching this, it'll be Mail Call on Monday. It's an exciting day where we receive mail from our fans. We receive mail for our upcoming projects, which might include Gregory the Bus. Not yet, though, but... or this wonderful, beautiful, shiny chrome engine here.
That's definitely going to overheat.
That's going to horribly overheat because of the chrome.
Yes.
No other reason, just the chrome.
No.
Just the chrome. And you know the other thing that somebody said this week? Somebody told me that... and he asked it as a question. Did you know that air causes friction? And air, therefore, causes heat. So an air-cooled engine is actually heating itself by the air moving over all the cooling vents. So I had to put that into perspective for a minute. And I thought to myself, the air is frictions. I mean, it does have to generate something. It's probably immeasurable based on the speed that the fan is turning. And I'm going to bet that maybe the air in there moves at double digits, miles per hour. Double digits at full wide open RPM, which I guess is 5,000 RPM. I think the fan moves twice as fast as that, so let's say 10. We might hit triple digits. Maybe triple digits. How much heat could that possibly cause? Probably very, very minimal, but it'll be mitigated by the amount of thermal cooling provided by the constant temperature of ambient air being drawn in over that hot engine. So therefore it's pushing heat away, and any of the heat that it might be creating, it's carrying away. And for this reason, the Concorde, and this is just a little piece of trivia that I know, this outer skin of the Concorde actually heats up to 250 degrees when it's in flight. So it's hot enough you can splash water on it to boil off. But at 250 degrees, that's at 1,300 miles an hour. I don't think the air in this is going to be moving quite at that speed.
No.
Probably nowhere near that.
No.
And I doubt it would heat up much more than ambient temperature, as we said before. So if it's 80 degrees outside, Fahrenheit, it'll probably still be 80 degrees by the time it hits the cooling fins.
If it's moving that fast, something has gone horribly wrong.
Right, which I was just going to say, what stops the Concorde from melting and falling out of the sky? And the answer is the friction doesn't make that much heat, and the air is constantly cooling it, therefore stopping it from exceeding that temperature and going beyond that. Because it hits 250 and it stops. Why? Because it hits 1,300 miles an hour and it stops. Well, not physically stops, but it doesn't continue accelerating. Now you have another argument. Well, the space shuttle did fall out of the sky and burned up. But that was moving at 17,000 miles per hour. Very big difference, guys. And if I can make that fan turn at 17,000 miles an hour, it might be spinning over 1,000,000 RPM.
That'd be insane.
Not only would it be insane, but there'd be pieces of the fan stuck in your leg. It might have gone through your leg.
Yeah.
It might have blown your leg off.
Probably.
I mean, I hate to be gory here, but it would be a horrible mess. So, yeah, the air friction, drag coefficient, overheating nonsense, complete pseudoscience. I couldn't believe this was even brought up. And something else that came to mind too, though, that chrome is actually less sticky of a surface than paint. So wouldn't that mean that the air moves past it more
Efficiently?
less drag? Because I think at a micro level, if you were to look at it with a microscope, you'd see a smoother surface, so there would be less turbulence along the surface. But the chrome's going to overheat it, you know.
I'm not a physicist, but that sounds good.
Chrome's going to overheat. Another interesting argument, though, somebody told me, he said, chrome doesn't ground out electricity well. And that's kind of true. That's kind of true. Sometimes you will have trouble. You can touch a wire right to chrome, and it may not conduct any electricity at all. You have to slide it back and forth before finally it does. So when we mount your coil, if we mount the coil to the shroud, which I know we really don't want to drill holes in that beautiful shiny shroud, that we do need to consider grounding of it, and that's actually a really good consideration. Somebody did tell us something here that was kind of important to think about. But as far as the chrome tins are concerned, they're not going to overheat the engine unless they don't fit right. Not just because they're chrome, anyway.
Yeah.
Well, you know what we did not do?
What did we not do?
We didn't say, welcome to the mail call. My name is Duckman. And this is...
I'm not the Duckman, but...
You're not the Duckman's
not-
butt.
I'm
Butt? You smell like the Duckman's butt.
Oh, I showered.
Well, I mean, I did too, so that's probably why. A clean butt smells nice.
I'm Baby Queen, I have a clean butt.
Took the steam right out of me. Well, alright. We've got mail today, guys. What we got? About 6, 7, 8 things? Something like that?
Something. What are
All kinds of different things. A couple things that come with stories, which really aren't relevant so much to what we do here, but it's fun to share. So we're going to talk about that
funny.
too. Well, let's go ahead and bust open some mail first. What do you want to open?
This one.
That one. What could it is?
It is parts for the engine, I believe.
Engine?
Yeah.
Speaking of engine parts, while you're busting that open, let me grab one more. I forgot.
Okay, we'll bust it open very slowly. Maybe. So slow. Waiting. Oh, where'd he go? I don't know. Okay, there he is.
It's snowing. What's that?
I don't know.
Some chopsticks?
That's a tube.
What the hell is that? It was in the same package?
Yeah.
Oh, this is your throttle tube.
Yeah, that's the
Throttle
tube.
This goes through your air shroud. There's actually a little hole right here in the front. Whoop, it's installed.
Yep.
And an invoice.
Yep.
What was that other piece? Where is it? I don't see it. It's
strap on
gone.
my
It's
head.
gone. Oh, it's a halo. This is the piece that's going to hold on your generator, or alternator in your case, right to the top of the pedestal on which it stands on. So this is going to stop the belt from pulling it down. It's also going to stop it from getting rejected and thrown up the other way. Important part, was it important to start the engine? Probably not, but I wanted to have it on there before we started cranking the thing over. So we got it. What else you got?
That was all for that one.
That one I already broke open. I know what's in there. You saw me working on it earlier, as a matter of fact.
Oh, that's right.
That is the switch cluster that I'm putting onto Rob's Super Beetle that you saw me working on, that rat rod, which has all of the stinky, nasty switches on it. This actually is the old switch panel. It had some missing switches. Some of the things were just screwed up. Things are physically broken off the back of it. So I went and started looking at replacing the switches, and I realized, you know, at $5 to $10 a piece for a switch versus $25 for the whole damn thing, I just replaced the whole thing. So it's already installed in Rob's Super Beetle. You'll see the video series coming up on that. It was a complete wiring disorder, and I'm still working with it now, as you saw when you got here. But I'm pushing my way through it, and we're getting it straight now. Electricity is one of my strong points. I'm really, really good with wiring and getting things going. It's just intuitive to me. So it may not be the best video series because I can't really show you how I do something because I don't know how I do it. It's intuitive. It's just here. It's like, oh yeah, that's not working because of that. And I haven't even seen it yet. I know.
The amount of wiring that you pulled out of that harness was impressive.
Oh my God, the wiring that I pulled out of that was not only impressive, it was disgusting.
Fire hazard.
It was I probably pulled out 5 to 10 pounds of wire out of that car. Just bundles of copper that were completely unnecessary.
Well, going nowhere.
We got this. That's the old one.
Bye.
See ya. What's there? What's that one? Something. Is it male?
Yeah.
Or is it female?
Right.
What's this?
I don't know.
I know what it is.
Another tube.
Yes. What kind of tube? Not a head tube.
For a wire.
No. Well, I mean, it's kind of a wire.
It is some sort of cable that I need.
Yes.
For my shit.
For your shit. It's a shit cable.
It's a shit cable.
She's going to lay a cable in the bathroom.
I might have to do that later. Protective throttle cable.
Yep, this is the Bowden tube that goes from the engine, from the chassis to the engine. It's probably the best way to put it. So the throttle cable goes through it. One of those little things that's not absolutely necessary on a Volkswagen, but nice to have. If you do run the cable through the tube, you are less likely, far less likely, for the cable to eat the top of your transmission.
Right.
Because that cable going back and forth, all the times you step on that, sometimes it'll rub on the top of the transmission and actually cut a slot in the top of it. Don't ask me how I know. It's good to have. I'm glad we got one.
I know what this is.
What is it?
Tubes.
You gave it away.
I'm just really excited about my tubes.
What's that?
Tubes.
What's that?
J-tubes.
What letter is it?
J.
Is that a question mark or some shit? Hey! Hey!
J-tubes.
Hey! That is your... Ooh, what'd you get there? Give you a little exhauster. That's nice. I don't know if they're any good. We actually already have ones on your engine, so we're not going to have to mess with that. But this is a critical part of your exhaust that we did need. I'm looking at this too. We didn't get the donuts for the end of it.
Oh, shit.
That's not that big of a deal. I might even have it set around.
Okay.
There's a little donut supposed to go on there, and there's a clamp that goes over that. And I don't see them here, but it's not going to stop us from running this engine, so we can still run it without it. It just might be a little bit noisier, but it's one of those things you can add it whenever, so it's not a big deal.
Yeah, I'll throw it to the parts list.
Yeah. We'll get you an exhaust mount kit. It comes with all the extra gaskets and little bolts, nuts, all that stuff. But really, the only thing you need is the donuts, the rings, and the clamps.
Yeah.
I might even have some around. I'm going to have to dig and look.
We'll add it to the parts list for
we'll
the
have
next
to see.
order. If you want to support me, you can go to all the links on his page to support me if you'd like to buy me parts for my project.
Yeah, buy her some parts so I don't have to buy so many for her. I've given her so much stuff already.
You have given me some stuff, yes.
Yeah, I give you some stuff.
I pay for it.
I'm going to give you some stuff.
Ew. That sounded threatening.
You got a lot of
I
donut
want
stuff
your
in that
STDs.
car. I gave you a nearly complete car when you bought it, so I made
Fair.
sure I threw a whole bunch of stuff in there for you.
Yeah.
But these are the good muff pipes that you're gonna need, so you'll get that straightened out. That's it. Make sure this goes in there somehow.
Yeah.
Probably did it the wrong way.
That's fine.
Yay, muff pipes.
Muff pipes.
Muff pipes. Whee. Well, before we carry on anymore and open up the rest, please licky, likey, comment, and subscribe. Don't forget to plug the ding bell.
What he said.
And then please, please, dog shit.
Pull the dick out of your mouth. Try again.
Pull the dick out of your mouth so that way you can get updates. Please pluck the dickle bellies.
No, not those either.
Not those either.
Don't pluck them.
So that way you can get updates every time I upload a video. Please check out duckshit.net for all of my different social media links. And, well, I guess that's it for now. We'll be back right after that intro.
Yeah.
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 How about that?
Yeah, I got that IUD. I'm not a toaster strudel anymore.
That's it. She has a WMD in her bedroom.
I mean, yeah, maybe.
Welcome back. Let's see what other junk we got today. What else we got?
What's this junk?
This is my junk. This is
stuff.
what was missing the last time.
Oh, God, it's heavy.
That's what she said.
Oh, Lord.
I haven't even opened it yet. I know what's in it though, based on its weight.
That's what she said.
Did she say that?
Oh, God, it is heavy.
Ah, it's heavy. Yay, what is it?
I don't know, it's heavy.
It's a heavy thing.
It's very heavy.
It is a flywheel.
Ah.
But it's not just any flywheel, this is a lightning flywheel. This is the one for Eleanore, because Miss Eleanore wanted that little bit of bumper performance. So we got a nice lightweight flywheel here to install up on there. There's a lot of material that's been removed from this to make it a lot lighter. It is an 8-dowel one, so if I do choose to put a performance engine in it down the road, it's as simple as pulling the flywheel off and sticking it on the new motor. So, works and it's ready to go. This is a little something that I was waiting for, just got back ordered. We expected it, and that's why we never saw it. And it showed up not but, I think like an hour or something after we finished recording our video.
Oh, that's right.
It was by the front door when I said goodbye to you, and I walked back to the front door and it was there.
Sneaky.
So yeah, we could have actually found it at the end of the video, but now we got it, now we know it's there. That's great news.
Alright.
Oh boy.
To the Duckman.
To the Duckman.
Would you like to do the honors? You haven't opened anything today.
Haven't opened anything today. I want to unwrap you.
No.
Oh, she won't let me unwrap her,
You have to
guys.
pay for that.
Comment down below if you want to see me unwrap her.
Never gonna happen.
Well, comment down below if you want to see me unwrap her. Yemak.
Oh, I know what that is.
What is it? It looks like a sweater.
It is a sweater.
Why did I get a sweater?
It's mine.
It's mine sweater?
It's for me.
Thank you so much for ordering our product. We really hope you would like our product. We invite you to share your experience for our products and leave your review on Amazon. Your review is really helpful for our buyers. We wish to show our gratitude with small gifts. For multiple reviews, you get multiple gifts. Please send us your email too. We will send you a free sweater.
This is
Please see bag for details.
part of a cosplay that
What
somebody
cosplay am I playing?
has ordered for me. Well, let's
Yes,
see
the
if
sweater.
people can guess. Maybe.
that one?
I'm gonna guess it's probably another piece of the
Does it say
cosplay.
Duckman?
It also says Duckman.
It's mine.
Okay, then you open it.
It's not a sweater. It is an XL. It might fit me. That's my size.
And women's clothing is different.
Uh-oh. It's another
That's-
sweater.
no,
Yay!
it's not.
No, it's not. What is it? It's an Urban Cocoa. Women's
skirt.
black. Okay, an extra large red skirt.
It's a skirt.
I guess I'm wearing a sweater and a skirt sometime soon, guys. A gift for you. Enjoy your gift. I don't know who sent it, but thank you.
I know who they are.
Why would they send me this?
No, this is for me.
Why is it addressed to me?
I don't know.
What's
Why'd
that
you
one?
address it to the Duckman?
Because it's fine. I want to wear a skirt.
I mean, go, but then don't stretch it out. But yes,
Another skirt?
yeah, no, knee highs, thigh highs, and a wig. And a
Oh,
note.
these are long socks?
Yes, a gift for
Okay.
you. Yes, this is all for a Velma cosplay that was
What's that?
requested. It's a wig.
It's a hairpiece?
Yeah.
That could help me make my hair thicker.
Yeah. It's a wig.
Can I wear this?
If you would like to. Yeah.
You gonna dress me up?
You want me to dress you up?
You guys want to see me get dressed up? I still owe you guys a chest waxing, actually.
You do.
A lot of things changed around here, and it didn't pan out, but it still needs to be done. And if that doesn't happen for some reason, you know, comment down below what you guys would like to see instead within reason. Maybe we can do something else. And I'm not chickening out. I mean, we can still do it.
We'll put him in bikini and make him wash the Ghia.
I don't know. Well, you know what? There are going to be some people that are going to want to see that.
Jody?
Yeah, it is Jody. I might have to do a special video just for Jody and Peter up there in Canada.
Maybe.
Because they love me. So
Comment if you want to see the Duckman wash my Ghia in a bikini. One of my bikinis.
I don't know which one of us is going to lose more, though. The car would lose so much paint or me lose the clothes.
Ooh, yeah, fair.
Yeah, you can't wash the Ghia. We've talked about this before.
Right.
Everybody's always telling us, wash the Ghia. Well, we wash it, the paint's going to come right off. We might as well leave it while it still has a protective layer.
Fair.
It's just, it's so peely. That doesn't mean that I won't get in a bikini, though, and dance around a little bit.
He will.
I'll do a lot of things.
Don't threaten him with a good time.
Especially if we get to a certain Patreon number. I'll sell out. What the hell?
These are for a requested Velma cosplay on a site that's only for my biggest fan, which you can find the link on the Duckman's website.
Like a ceiling fan?
Sure. Sure.
Ceiling fan website.
Sure.
So if you want to know more about her home cooling products, check out my website, duckshit.net, and you'll find it there. And you might just find me wearing costumes on the internet too. Maybe.
I'm gonna have we'll dress you up when I'm done with it.
Yay! I
That
get to
my
wear her
sloppy
unwashed clothing. That's hot. It's gonna smell like scoongeel.
Like what?
You know what scoongeel is?
No.
You don't want to know.
Okay, I'm done.
For those of you that live up north that are familiar with certain Italian dishes would know what scoongeel is.
That doesn't sound good. Doesn't sound appetizing.
It's not something I would want to try, that's for sure, but it is, yeah.
So let's get into your
oh, I got more.
Your story time.
Okay, this
That's empty.
This is, and I got two of them. The reason for them is actually separates them only by a couple days. But what happened is I was welding near my tablet, and wouldn't you know it, tablet was more than 6 feet away and higher than where I was welding, and a little hot chip landed on the screen, which caused a little bit of thermal expansion, and needless to say, it put a crack in it. And it cracked 3 different ways. Well, it was still functional, so I just dealt with it. And for a couple weeks it worked okay until I started to get a dead spot. It was a line about as thick as my finger across here that just stopped working. And that was pretty frustrating. So I went and I ordered a new one and I replaced it. And the new one is right here. Which, as you could probably tell, is in worse shape than the first one was. And it wasn't but 3 or 4 days later I had to replace this. And I actually had a protector over it, which is made from the same kind of material, which is this glass acrylic stuff that's really, really hard and resilient. And I'm glad I had it on there, as well as the industrial case that I had it in. But the tablet and I went up to Ranchero 302 Me's house, and we were having a little bit of a party over there, doing a little drinking, having a good time. And I left. And typically, I take my tablet and my phone, and I stick it in my cooler with whatever sodas or I have left or anything, and I carry it all out the door at once. That way I know everything is there. This one time, I chose to do something different, and I kept the tablet in my hand with my phone, and I put the cooler in the other and went out to the car. Things got a little worse when I got to the car because I was driving a Z, and the passenger side door handle stopped working. The damn thing broke. And this is not the first time that it happens, and it always breaks on the passenger side because everybody always abuses the damn door handles. They pull on them really hard, they slam the door shut, or they flap the handles. Apparently, if you pull them and you let them go, you let the handle just slap, it breaks the mechanism inside. It's a lousy damn design. It's all made from plastic. It probably shouldn't be. Not my fault, not my choice, nothing I can do about it. But because nobody listens to me, I now have to replace a $300 door handle. Yeah, that's the retail price on it. I could probably get them a little cheaper online, and I don't know if there's aftermarket ones available. I guarantee you there is, probably, and I don't know if they'll last longer. Maybe they'll be made from metal. Maybe I should experiment. But anyway, it's going to be my call. So I couldn't get into the passenger's door, which pissed me off enough. Back around to the driver's side, and this is in pitch black darkness, by the way. Reached into the car, reached across, opened the door handle, went in the passenger side, put my stuff on the seat, closed the door, got in, and drove home. We're about a half an hour apart. I got home and I couldn't find my damn tablet anywhere. I'm looking around for 30 minutes, an hour around the house, couldn't find it. So I put the duck to bed, made sure the chickens were taken care of, and I took a ride back to David's house, figuring that I probably dropped my tablet somewhere in his driveway on the way to the car, because I just can't find the damn thing anywhere. I got to his house, I looked around in his driveway, around his front door, and this is, mind you, like 1:30, 2 o'clock in the morning, and I had left around midnight, so it's like 2 hours later, and I still can't find the damn tablet, so I give up. But you say, hey, Duckman, if you couldn't find your tablet, why do you have to scream to it? Well, as I was driving down Highway 29 here in Pensacola, which is one of our busiest north-south highways, it's pretty busy. Mind you, it's at 2 a.m., so it's not as busy. But there's a lot of late-night truck traffic and people that are traveling downtown to the city to get drunk and stupid and then travel back up, north to where they live. And I got down about 3, 4, 5 buildings or so. There's a bunch of businesses. And what do I see? A black tablet laying on the ground, face down. It's about this far over from the white dashed line, so it's right in the path of people's wheels. So I immediately pulled over and I went running for the thing because here comes another 18-wheeler. And I pick it up, I get off the road and I hit the button on the side of it and it lights up. I mean, it lit up and it worked. And it immediately started making sound because my alerts were coming through it, and it was seeking Wi-Fi. There was none where it was standing, but it was seeking Wi-Fi, so it was actually functional. So I got home and I connected to my Wi-Fi and I made sure everything works, and it did, but the screen was just busted to hell. The protector that was over it looked like somebody shot it with birdshot from all the way across the backyard. It just had all these little ping, 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 just a million little like stones in it because it was face down and I had to run over. But the case that it was in, being that it was an industrial case, it was really rigid. So the phone, well, the tablet itself never actually made contact with the road. It was just the little pebbles that were in the street that were being pressed into the glass. It did not break the LCD screen, it just messed this thing up. So as frustrated as I was, that bird flew right in my house. Did you see that?
I did.
Went right in my back door. Probably went right out the front, but he just flew right in. Anyway, I ordered a new one of these, it's arrived, and since then I've repaired the tablet. And the thing works like nothing's ever been wrong with it. I took it out of the case though and looked at the back side of it, and you could tell there was a lot of pressure on it because the case had been pressed into it. And the back of the tablet was white, but the the case, which is black, has a lot of like erosion on it, stuff that was never there before. The case never looked like that, but I don't care. It's on the back of it, you don't see it. I replaced this, it's like brand new, and it works fine. Until the next time I break it anyway. I got a new protector on the way, and I'll put that back on there too, just in case the next time that I leave it laying in the road. But but isn't that something else? I just can't believe that I broke it, only a few days later. So I will be much more careful with this, and yes, I know I did change the color of it. I figured, what the heck, let's just try a different color, and it didn't matter. It's the same digitizer. So kind of interesting when they come apart too. You hit them with a heat gun, and you just peel it off. But the replacement one has an industrial glue on the back that you don't have to heat as much. So when this one needed to be replaced, it was just suction cup and pulled it. I barely got any heat on it. It just came right off. So that was nice. So anyway, that's the story of my life. Anything you'd like to share this week, Pete?
No, but I just watched that bird fly right out of your garage.
I came back out of the garage?
Yeah, right in front of you.
He's probably making nests again.
Probably.
This is the season where they go in the garage in the house, and they're pretty fearless. One time in my motorcycle helmet in there, they had made a nest in a day or two. And somebody told me, means you don't ride enough. I'm like, it was like a day or two. They just built a nest. I didn't even leave the house.
The pots that we're trying to start our seedlings in, sometimes that they will make nests as well.
Sometimes they make one in here too. Yeah, there's some of the debris from them starting. Yeah, they will actually make a nest in there. Sometimes late at night when I close this down, as I unroll it, birds will fly out of it. One time, one hit me in the face and it was terrifying me. Like, what the hell was that? Well, that's it for today. Anybody like to send us mail? Hit up DuckShitDoneIt for an address. What you got?
Something just buzzed behind you. I don't know what it was. Fine. I'm
B
fine.
with a B.
Probably.
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 Did you see the post I made on YouTube? Not YouTube. On Facebook about the bees and how they have sex?
No.
No. The post said, and it showed a picture of a bee on a flower and another bee flying over the back of the bee like this. And it said, when bees reproduce, the male's testicles explode.
Yes.
Actually, it's false, but the photo shows two honeybees on a flower. They're both females. So I called them lesbians. They got like hundreds and hundreds of times more than any other time.
That doesn't explode, but they're...
They don't explode, but the dick breaks off.
Yeah, the dick
and not on the
breaks off.
first try either. It's usually like after about a dozen. After about a dozen, they'll break off, and then they die shortly thereafter because it rips a big portion of their abdomen out. And I can understand because it's probably what would happen too if you were to pull mine hard enough.
Yeah.
And I don't like that idea.
You know what the reason the running theory for that is that they do that to prevent the female from mating with anybody else because it breaks off inside and kind of acts as like a plug. But bees have counter-developed. The next female bees have developed an appendage, sort of with backwards-facing spikes on it to pull it out. It's the ecological battle of the sexes. Yeah.
For some women, they just have teeth down there. You know.
Red Queen Theory, great book.
I'm still afraid of that to this day, you know?
Good, stay afraid.
That's it. You ever
Stay
seen the movie
afraid.
Teeth?
Yes.
I love that movie, actually. The movie's a very good movie.
Be afraid and stay afraid.
And it looks like we got sun on the lens again, which means it's time to wrap this video up. So thanks everybody for watching. If you'd like to send us mail, hit up duckshit.net and find our addresses there up on the website. As always, licky, likey, comment, and subscribe. Don't forget to pluck the dingle belly so you get updates every time I upload a video. Check out duckshit.net for all of our different social media links. Thanks everybody for watching. And we shall see you next time.